So here is some drama. American gymnast Jordan Childs is fighting to keep her Olympic bronze medal for her floor routine. President Biden says he'll address the nation later this week. This morning, we're learning more about the man accused of killing his wife, 2 children, and 2 other young members of his family. Well, to this developing news, coordinated attacks on high-speed train lines in Paris causing transportation trouble ahead of the Olympics. A lot of people, including Elizabeth Warren, who we just saw, said that she found out, like the rest of us, on X. What were your thoughts when you saw that message? Well, former President Trump did react to the news on Truth Social. He called President Biden unfit to run for re-election. This is just a story. I was just looking at my phone because the details are interesting. We're covering North Alabama, and a man is in custody after leading police on a chase on a lake in Cherokee County. They don't know if the police officers really knew who he was. Jeff Darlington for ESPN said that Scotty turned and looked at him as he was in handcuffs and said, "Is there anything you can do to help me?" And I think that just kind of shows you the state he was in. He was very confused because from his statement, he thought he was doing the right thing. You know, a lot of golfers have their cars marked clearly.
There's a courtesy car,
when they're going into the golf club, but something happened there. That's what we don't know.
We don't know that detail.
That's the missing piece. State education officials will start to take over the Bessemer School Board and its operations soon. And mayor says they look forward to expanding their machines across the country. But meanwhile, in Tuscaloosa, their ammunition vending machine is no longer running. Alabama Democratic Congresswoman Terry Sewell had repeatedly stated she would support Joe Biden, but now she's throwing her support behind Harris. She'll appear in Milwaukee today as she becomes a step closer to securing the Democratic nomination for president. She spoke publicly from the Delaware election headquarters last night. Well, if you at home want to make Coach TJ Saint's list of players, we got good news for you. On the 21st of September, do you remember?
Yes.
Great song. Because you know you want them to be there when something goes bad, but how can they kind of band together and make sure it doesn't get to that point?
We often talk about conflict.
And a big honor was given to former WBRC colleague and Mr. Absolutely Alabama himself, Fred Hunter. Fred was recognized as one of Birmingham's top 50 over 50. We are so proud. And you want your chicken to get to a temperature of around 165?
Yes, ma'am. That's it. How you know?
Timothy. Well, he is looking good. Looking real good, Fred, like the goatee too. And while businesses are slowly getting back online, that outage late last week is still causing problems. Good morning, everyone. Hope your coffee is tasting great on this Tuesday morning. Is yours empty?
I'll check on that.
Yours is probably a little cold.
Yeah.
Anyways, I'm Lynden. And well, there is a lot of attention on the Democratic Party this morning after President Biden made the historic announcement to end his re-election bid. You gave a call to action a couple months ago. How has the response been so far? Just an unimaginable situation there. Kendrick is due back in court for a hearing September 26th. And we don't have that side here present with us today, but they are critical of Harris and how she's handled the border. What would you say to those people? He's introducing us to his cocktail. You ready?
I'm ready.
Fins to the left.
Fins to the left.
Jimmy Buffett. Well, beloved NFL brothers team up with General Mills for a yummy collab. That is the Kelsey brothers we're talking about, Travis and Jason.